All right, now this one came from some uninformed Mac users who are thinking the same old stuff that Windows, oh, I don't want to move there because of all the hard drive defragging. What? You don't have to do that. So that's a myth that I'm going to dispel right now. Built into Windows is the automatic optimization and defragging of the disks themselves. It's exactly what the Mac does. It just does it in the background. It does a good job. Let me show you how to find that, where it is, and I'll also show you how I can insert a USB drive and pull it out without safely ejecting it. It's called disk write caching. Let's have a look. All right, so here I have a drive, my demo drive, and I right-click on that and choose Properties. And there are my properties. And I go to Tools. Oh, look at that. Error checking and optimization built right in. I'll click on Optimize, and oh, look, I don't have to optimize because this drive has been optimized already. It has 0% fragmentation. 0%. This is a drive I use every single day, and I save giant files and little files and documents and huge video files on that drive. No problems at all. You do not have to defrag that drive. And you can see some of the other drives here maybe haven't been defragged for, a whopping 2 days. And if you want, you can analyze or optimize, and you can change the settings. And when I click on this, you can see that I can run on a schedule. I can run it weekly. I can tell it to run daily or monthly and notify me if 3 consecutive schedule runs are missed for whatever reason. Maybe your drive has been off or for whatever reason. So you don't have to manually do that. I can do that here, but if you do that, Windows will tell you this drive is fine. You don't have to. We've been taking care of that. But if you're anal, you can do that. Now, there's also the idea of write caching. This is an internal drive, and this drive will automatically write cache. If I go to Hardware and I go to Properties, Change Settings, you'll see that there are policies and enable write caching for this device. Improves system performance by enabling write caching on the device, but a power outage or equipment failure might result in data loss. You can turn it off in the bottom right here. Turn off write cache buffer flushing on the device to prevent data loss. Do not select this checkbox unless the device has a separate power supply that allows the device to flush its buffer. Basically, for these kinds of drives, when you're writing a file, you're actually not writing it to the drive first. You're writing it to a cache, and when that cache is full, then it hands that off to the disk, and then it flushes that cache. But for these USB drives, it doesn't do that. So I'm going to insert this drive, and you'll see it will show up. There it is right there. It opens up. That's my removable drive. Click on Properties, and I should just show you that the general setting here shows you how much free space and how much room you have in there and the format of that disk, and you can name it anything you want. But if we go to our hardware setting here, General USB Flash USB, click there, change settings, we'll see something completely different in policies. Look at this one. Oh, quick removal. This is the default. It disables write caching on the device in Windows, but you can disconnect the device safely without using the safely remove hardware notification icon. Or you can use better performance. This enables write caching, but I would highly advise leaving the defaults inside there. Now, you got to be smart on this. Don't just go pulling it out as in the middle of writing something. This is a typical small thumb drive where it's obvious what you just dropped. Maybe you put a document on there and it's finished copying over there, and now you just want to remove it. Well, watch this. Watch this. I just took it out, and I get no warning from my computer. Nothing telling me that I have to go and safely eject that. If you do want to safely eject it, it's going to show up here again and open its window. Down on the bottom, I've removed my icon over here to the right. It's usually inside here, but I like to keep it right there. And you'll see eject USB flash disk, removable disk. In fact, if you go over to the left-hand side, you can see the removable disk right there. Right-click, and you can eject that. So that's if you want to play by the safe rules of getting that out, you can eject it. But what about regular hard drives? You know, these hard drives that have a USB cable, preferably USB 3 for speed. Do they work the same way? Sure do, because it's USB. So watch this. I'll plug that in. It's going to open itself up right there, and there it is right there. It is a second, oh, there it is right there. And I'll click on Properties, and we'll go to Hardware, and that one, there it is, the USB device. Click on Properties, click on Change Settings, and go to Policies, and there we go, quick removal. Now you notice that there are some more settings down here. When I click on Better Performance, I can turn on write caching for this device and turn off write cache flushing on the device to prevent data loss. So you do get a few more settings in here if you happen to have a USB drive, not a thumb drive or flash drive, but a regular USB drive. But again, you can see quick removal, cancel this, cancel this, cancel this, and again, be smart. Don't do this in the middle of a copy, but boom, I just unplugged my drive and no worries at all. All right, so there you go. Myth dispelled. We don't have to caress and hold and pamper our drives on Windows. They're good, they're robust, they're automatically optimized and defragged for your viewing pleasure.